It's hard to describe the diversity of the species of animals that exist on our planet today. Though we may have lost a lot of them due to extinction and other natural and man-made calamities, there are still over thousands of different kinds of interesting ones to admire. If you are a nature-crazy animal lover, then you are definitely going to have fun with today's video. Welcome back to our channel, guys. Today, we have prepared another very interesting quiz for all you animal lovers. If you are ready to find out how well much of an animal person you actually are, there's no better way to find out than by taking a quiz. Alright, without wasting any more time, let's get right into today's quiz. Let's begin with easier ones and slowly move on to tougher ones. Okay, so here's question number 1. Number 1. These particular species stand out from their own category in several ways, but one very particular feature of this living being is that it has an eye bigger than its brain. Guess which animal this is. Here are your 4 options. A. Kangaroo. B. Ostrich. C. Koala. D. Lion. You have 10 seconds to pick your right answer. Okay, your time is up. The right answer is option B, ostrich. The ostrich stands out among other bird species by not only being the largest bird in the world, but also as a flightless one. And yes, what we told you earlier is true. This bird may be a gigantic one compared to the rest, but does not even have a brain as big as its eye. Next up is question number 2. This animal is a smart one. It also comes from a category that mankind can relate to. But did you know that half the population of these animals has fractured bones, and there is a reason behind it too? Guess which animal this is. Here are your 4 options. A. Jaguars. B. Squirrel. C. Orangutan. D. Gorillas. Your 10 seconds begin now. Okay guys, your time has run out. The right answer is option C, orangutans. They are orange, fuzzy little ape-like creatures found only in the continent of Asia. The orangutans are animals that are considered semi-social among the other apes in their category. The reason behind 50% of the orangutans having fractured bones is because of how many falls they have while climbing trees. Moving on to question number 3. These spotted animals have a physique like no other animal on the planet, but what makes them even more special is that they don't have any vocal cords. Guess which animal this is. Here are your 4 options. A. Giraffe. B. Rhinoceros. C. Hippopotamus. D. Hyena. Your 10 seconds begin now. And the timer is up. If you have not guessed already, the right answer is our very first option. Option A, giraffe. The giraffe's long neck is a feature that does not resemble any other animal on the planet. But another characteristic that not many people know about is the fact that they don't have vocal cords. Now, does it make sense that the giraffe's spot in zoos is exceptionally quiet compared to the others? Now we have question number 4. Vomiting is a reflex action that is seen in almost all living beings, but this particular creature is incapable of doing so. In fact, if it ever does have to throw up, it ends up vomiting out its entire stomach. Can you guess which animal this is? Here are your 4 options. A. Squirrel. B. Hyena. C. Meerkat. D. Frog. Your 10 seconds have begun. And that's all the time you get, guys. The right answer is option D, frog. If a frog ever happens to eat anything toxic, which has to be expelled out, the frog throws up its whole stomach. This is a term referred to as a gastric eversion. Though this may sound absolutely gross, frogs are far from gross and even clean up with their feet after they happen to eject their stomach. Next up is question number 5. This particular animal is known to be a slowpoke at everything. In fact, people even use the name of this animal to address a slow person. This animal also takes around 2 weeks to digest its food. Guess which animal this is? Here are your 4 options. A. turtle, B. tortoise, C. sloth, D. snail. You've got 10 seconds on the clock, guys. And your time has run out. The right answer is option C, sloth. The sloth is one of the slowest animals in the whole world. It takes a time span of 2 whole weeks for a sloth to completely digest a single meal. This is the slowest digestion time span compared to all the other mammals. One very notable reason for this is because of how sloths frequently hang themselves upside down. Moving on to question number 6. The organ that is believed to be located in our head is always the brain, but in this particular species, their heart is located in the head. Can you guess which animal this is? Here are your 4 options. A. sloth, B. meerkat, C. warthog, D. shrimp. Your 10 seconds begin now. There goes the alarm, guys. Your time is up. The right answer is option D, shrimp. A shrimp is a species that has its heart located in its head. Crazy, right? They also have an open circulatory system, which means they don't have any sort of arteries or veins. Next up is question number 7. There are several milk-producing animals on the planet, but one particular animal can produce a maximum of 200,000 glasses of milk in its lifetime. Can you guess which animal this is? Here are your 4 options. A. camel, B. cow, C. buffalo, D. goat. Your 10 seconds begin now. Alright guys, time is up. If you have not guessed the answer already, the right answer is none other than option B, cow. A cow can produce a total of 200,000 glasses of milk during its lifetime. That is approximately a whopping 10,950 gallons of milk. Now isn't that amazing? Okay guys, here's question number 8. It's rare to find animals with more than one nose. For all we know, everyone has not more than one nose, right? Wrong. This particular animal has a total of 4 noses. Can you guess which animal this is? Here are your 4 options. A. slug, B. sloth, C. bats, D. warthogs. Your 10 seconds begin now. Time has run out, fellas. The right answer is our very first option on the list. Option A. slug. A slug does not have a standard nose like what is observed on everyone else. Rather than that, it has 4 tentacles over which there are receptors that it uses to smell with. Another amazing fact about these creatures is that they have a total of 3,000 teeth. We are slowly nearing the end of today's quiz. Here is the second to the last question. Number 9. These animals can be pretty scary at times and are one of those lucky animals that have the advantage of owning horns. The horns of these animals are made with hair. Can you guess which animal this is? Here are your 4 options. A. ram, B. unicorn, C. rhinoceros, D. deer. Your time starts now. And your 10 seconds are up, guys. The right answer is our third option, option C, rhinoceros. Having a horn is such an upgrade for an animal. They can use their horns for so many purposes. Rhinoceroses have horns that are made of none other than keratin protein, which is the same as hair. Sadly, their horns are craved by many around the world, and these animals are pretty much endangered due to that. Finally, we have made it to the last question on the list. Here's question number 10. These animals are huge, but are the only animals on the planet that cannot jump. Can you guess which animal this is? Here are your 4 options. A. kangaroo, B. ape, C. panda, D. elephant. Your 10 seconds start now. And finally, your time is up. The right answer is option D, elephants. Elephants are the only animals on the entire planet that cannot jump. This is probably because of how huge they are in size. And with that, we end our quiz for today. How many of these did you get right? Let us know in the comments section down below. If you enjoyed quizzing yourself today, make sure you smash that like button, subscribe to our channel, and press the tiny bell on the side to stay updated and notified on all our upcoming content. Thank you for watching, guys. We'll see you in the next video.